Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 7 of the Through the Woods Quilt-Along. This week we are doing the cottage block, Grandma's Cottage. My name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. I am so happy you're here, so come on in into our cottage and let's get started. All right, and welcome. So again, my name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. I'm an early years educator turned Riley Blake fabric designer, and I am thrilled to have you here. We are working this last couple months, the last few weeks on the Through the Woods Quilt-Along. This is a physical book that you'll need to purchase. It has a story woven through it, through the whole quilt pattern for this entire quilt at the back, but it also has all the bonuses for the pillows and how to make these blocks individually. This is not available as a PDF. You must get a physical copy of the book. So I hope that you have yours, and let's get started right away. So we are going on to the block. It's starting on page 28. So on 28, you're going to find all the cutting that you need for the cabin block up here. And it's like a log cabin, a nice old-fashioned kind of steamy log cabin. And of course it has a chimney in it. And you need the chimney because it has the fire cooking for the apple pies. So this log cabin is built in a really fun way. So it's a lot of straight sewing with like one or two stitch and flips for the roof. So you're going to actually sew your pieces. I'm going to drop the camera down actually, and I'll just kind of like walk you through a few things, but just kind of some quick tutorials, but it's all illustrated so lovely inside of this book, so you can find all the steps. And even don't get scared of that the chimney on the side, because it's built straight and then it's like stitch and flipped over. And then of course the bottom part of the cabin is nice and straight and easy to sew. So just make sure that your seam allowance is a nice good 1/4 inch seam allowance. And let's just take a look at some of the like fun tips and tricks for sewing this log cabin together.
Okay, so we've done our 2 roof sections, and now it's time to trim them. We're going to go from corner of the top block to the corner of the bottom block, and you're going to note that we're not meeting at every intersection, and that is intentional. That's just so we have lots of extra without getting into our seam allowance. So you're going to take your rotary cutter and your ruler from corner to corner and trim that section away. So you got a nice 45-degree angle, and same thing here. Trim that away. And you've got another nice 45-degree angle, and that's going to come together. But before it does, we're going to take your piece E, and we're going to align it on either side like this. You're going to flip it over. There's lots of extra, so just make sure you have it even. You don't want to have it over this way or this way. Make sure it's nice and even in the center. You have extra. You're going to pin it in place and then just sew along there and press. When we are pressing with extra fabric stitching, I always just press to the direction that we are flipping to.
Okay, so thank you so much for that. I hope that you have a lot of fun. You can play with all kinds of things. The one thing I did want to note is that all of these windows and doors that are in the cabin block here, wouldn't this be a great fussy cut? So you can take some of those prints from that main print, and you can maybe you could put little red peeking out of the window. Maybe you could put grandmother standing at the door with her apple pie. Maybe you can put the wood cutter here, the lumberjack peeking out of the other window. So there's lots of fun opportunities. This collection here, this fabric collection, which is inspired into this book, is called To Grandmother's House, and the book is called Through the Woods. So I really hope you enjoyed making this cabin block with me today, the cottage block, and I can't wait to get started. on putting the whole quilt together. But first we need to do the forest. So join me again next week for the forest, and then I'd like you to stay through to the end because I want to share the whole story with you. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again next time. Don't forget to keep tagging and posting, because every tag and post that you do on any social media handle enters you in for the grand prize at the end. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.